Sabbath day. They speak not to the law and the testimony. It's cause we rest, we relax, and we get in the squares. He said keep the Sabbath, he meant it for real. No buying, no selling it, what it is.
Sabbath day, sanctified for rest. I.S.A.A.C 58 denying the flesh. It's been a busy week, it's time to refresh, yeah.
Secular labor is hard. See, back with my name in this call. Man, I've been waiting for this all week.
Good for the body and soul, yeah, we need it. Exodus 20 is law that we keep it. Trying to get bled like a brother with sneezing, I choose.
Sabbath day, we don't barter or labor. Sabbath day, we go hard for the Savior. Sabbath day, he said, remember to keep it holy, holy. Sundown on Friday, begin Sabbath day. Malachi 3 and 6, it don't change. Pastor Cain, precept with scripture, now he can't show me, show me. Get a little rest and I lay with the eye. Spirit refresh every single Shabbat. Biblical lesson, we feed in the flock. Equip with precept, let go teach on the block. Sign, yeah, that's our covenant. Pastor lied, said it was Sunday. Ask for tithes, collecting your money. Grab the Bible, Exodus 20. Christ changed the day to Sunday, funded. I.S.A.A.C 8 and 20. Christ changed the day to Sunday, funded. I.S.A.A.C 8 and 20. Remember. We rest, we relax, and we get in the squares. He said keep the Sabbath, he meant it for real. No buying, no selling it, what it is.
Sabbath day, sanctified for rest. I.S.A.A.C 58 denying the flesh. It's been a busy week, it's time to refresh, yeah.
Secular labor is hard. Team, back with my name in this call. Man, I've been waiting for this all week.
Good for the body and soul, yeah, we need it. Exodus 20 is law that we keep it. Trying to get bled like a brother with sneezing, I chew. Yeah, it's the Sabbath, we live. Working hard all week like a butterfly tonight, man, I'm tired. Sabbath day, time to convocate. I hit my brothers up, let's slide. After class, we hit the block, as the youngest say, yeah, we outside. No buying, no selling, plus we ain't kindling, no fire. Nehemiah 13, Exodus chapter 35. These are the laws that we keepin'. The Sabbath is evening to evening. Better believe I'ma say it with my chest when it come to law reading. Amos 3 and 3, how can we walk together and we ain't in agreement? Yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, like mama beans and cornbread getting fed when the brothers up teaching. Yeah, spirit eating.
We rest, we relax, and we get in the squares. He said keep the Sabbath, he meant it for real. No buying, no selling it, what it is.
Sabbath day, sanctified for rest. I.S.A.A.C 58 denying the flesh. It's been a busy week, it's time to refresh, yeah.
Secular labor is hard. Team, back with my name in this call. Man, I've been waiting for this all week.
Good for the body and soul, yeah, we need it. Exodus 20 is law that we keep it. Trying to get bled like a brother with sneezing, I chew.
Sabbath day, we don't barter or labor. Sabbath day, we go hard for the Savior. He said, remember to keep it holy, holy.
They ruling overs, but they come from caves. Dry bones of the valley and graves. Have mercy on the children he made. Walked on water, he controlled the waves. Be prepared for the ancient of days. Good up your lawns, ain't no time to waste. Lost sheep, you don't wanna be great. Lost sheep, you just wanna be bait. Back and forth, you just wanna debate. In your heart, yeah, your brother you hate. Self-examination, that'll be great. Repent, can't turn back the time. To the mountain, got so much to climb. We in the game, but it ain't no half time. Clock ticking and there ain't no downtime. All praises saying Babylon falling. To the saints, yeah, Father's hills calling. When time comes, he saw we brawling. Double triple, you be bouncing like Spalding. No individualize, cause we all in. Hit me once, hit me twice, never crawl in. Have I painted all over the wall in. With the most high forever we installed in.
Put your hands up, don't you run. Know the heathens are crafty ones. Cast lines on Jerusalem. From the seed of the chosen ones. Going back to Zion. Prophecy will be done. Have mercy on Zion. The land of Babylon. Hey. No mercy in the old and young. We depressed in Babylon. And I feel her to sing a song. Straight fruit from the tree we hung. We were taught a heathen tongue. Israel the chosen sons. In the land of Babylon. In the land of Babylon. Put your hands up, don't you run. Know the heathens are crafty ones. Cast lines on Jerusalem. From the seed of the chosen ones. Going back to Zion. Prophecy will be done. Have mercy on Zion. In the land of Babylon. In the land of Babylon.
Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. Amen.
Get up! You can do it! What's up? What's up? No! Witness this! Witness! Witness!
Yeah. 613. Like a beast, fucking no blocks. Ain't no breaking laws that chill, we going for the win. We don't fool with either, tell them either, we ain't friends. If the most of all, yeah, then the most I will defend. So it's Matthew 24 with us and do it to the end. If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? Always going back, this worries that we recommend.
Kill a sin, don't go hide. Face your judgment, ain't no talking, you be quiet. You the one that said itself out full of pride. This is your end, and it ain't no compromise. He gon' be in now, I have your blood all aside. Vengeance is not mine, he done told you plenty times. Death to the ones that hang beside. Cause it's wartime and it ain't no room to recline. There is a wedding, and we are the bride. Revelation, your damnation clarified. We have a problem, we have faith, he's gon' slide. And deliver number pain, ain't no crip side. All praises.
Ain't no breaking laws that chill, we going for the win. We don't fool with either, tell them heathens we ain't friends. If the most I for you, then the most I will defend. So it's Matthew 24 with us and do it to the end. If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? Always bet on black, that's where it's at, we recommend. 12 brothers equal 12 tribes, ain't no dividends. If the most I for you, then he for you, most I will defend. Us against the world, they against us, here we go again. Got a bullet piece of flipping pages, what you recommend? Revelation 3 and 9, ain't no more pretend. Everyone are equal, we the people, ain't no race blend. It comes to be the boss, we the Jews, we got more to spend. We them law keepers, we ain't splitters, and we setting trends. You ain't me, you ain't G, God wanna be us versus them. Jackie and Esau, who the referee? 613, Obadiah gave a guarantee. Yo, I can walk a dog, I got the dog leash. All of my life they been haters. All of my life they been hating us. All of my life we been strangers. So we the descendants of Jacob. Yeah. All natural, no maker. All natural, no maker. We the descendants of Jacob. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no breaking laws that chill, we going for the win. We don't fool with either, tell them heathens we ain't friends. If the most I for you, then the most I will defend. So it's Matthew 24 with us and do it to the end. If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? Always bet on black, that's where it's at, we recommend.
Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom. Y'all looking nice. Everybody looking nice. Everybody doing well. All praise to the Most High. Now I know y'all might have seen in the group chat of the title of the lesson. If I'm not mistaken, Ezra named it "You Can Facebook, but Can You Face God?" Now, you know, from time to time, we bring a guest speaker to class. We bring somebody to class. We got a guest speaker that we're going to bring to class. He got a few things that he want to say. He has some good points. Now, I will say this, pardon some of the language in here, but I want you to get some of the stuff that he's saying, and I need Ezra to pull up a video up for me. I got it in the media chat, so if you can pull that up for me, that'll be great. Our guest speaker today is Nino Brown. Nino Brown is our guest speaker as we close out for the Feast of Dedication. Go ahead and pull that up for me, E. Yeah, your boy Nino. Now, and so often he has some gems on his channel. Ezra gonna pull it up, and then after that, I'm gonna get a definition. All praise to the Most High. So it's right above it. That one right there. That one right there. Yep. And I want you to start at timestamp 1 minute and 10 seconds. All right, there we go. Go ahead.
words, man. Let me tell you something. Who you were before social media definitely finna show. 94% of the kids in the U.S. depend on their phones for social comfort and stress relief. They about to fall into a deep depression without that goddamn internet or that goddamn device. Because most of them probably gonna have suicidal thoughts. See, we live in a time where phones are smarter than the people. We live in a time where people are at a family dinner table looking at social media instead of talking goddamn bonding with family. They ain't talking to each other no more. They worry about what's going on in the internet. And that's why I ain't internet. Let me tell you something. The new pacifier for a toddler is a tablet. So much codependency on devices that nobody depend on God no more. Don't nobody even know God.
He said, man, we got so much dependency on these devices that don't nobody depend on God no more. Keep going. Matter of fact, take it back just a little bit. Take it back just a little bit. And play that again.
They worry about what's going on in the internet. And that's why I ain't internet. Let me tell you something. The new pacifier for a toddler is a tablet. So much codependency on devices that nobody depend on God no more. Don't nobody even know God no more. They even replaced the word God with the word universe. And that's exactly why the internet will eventually shut down. See, God is a jealous God. And he looking to get your undivided attention.
Stop.
Just like in 2020.
Stop on that. We still got some more to pull. Said the Most High, he said God is a jealous God and he wants your undivided attention. Now, if the Most High had the undivided attention of most people in our body, man, he'll be here right now. We got a lot of folk missing on the Feast of Dedication. A lot of folk missing. But keep going.
When he separated all of us, not just some of us, not just the rich or the poor, all of us. He separated all of us from everything and made us stay in the house. Separated you from your job, separated you from the bar, separated you from the gym, made your ass stay in the house. Now he taking away that phone, that tablet, that computer, and that distraction, because he want all eyes off the screen and all eyes on him. All eyes on me. See, without that internet, man, people gonna be forced to communicate with each other, connect with each other, forced to build bonds, unbreakable bonds, or they just got to separate. And it's gonna dictate just how smart your ass really is. Can you hold a smart intellectual conversation with others, not just typing and texting, actually verbalizing and talking your words? Cause see, that's when the real ignorance finna be displayed on how the internet has fried the human brain. Y'all be careful for those that love the internet, love that Facebook, love that YouTube, don't know how to take a social media break. Sometimes I even put the phone down, because sometimes you got to take a social media break. You got to step away from the things that's got a blue light in it. Sometimes you got to step away from a screen and scream at God sometimes. Sometimes you got to step away from what other people got going on and worry about what you got going on. Focus on your income, because the outcome show finna show. When they cut this goddamn internet shit off, the real you finna show. See, the real hustlers, they
Stop right there. And excuse all this language, y'all. But the whole point of this video right here, I wanted to get to that last part he just said. When they stop this internet, the real you is going to show. See, because a lot of us get wrapped up in people that we see on Facebook, people that we see on YouTube, and we don't understand and we don't realize, man, that's really not the real person. That's the person that they presenting to you. That's who they putting in front of you that they want you to believe is them. But that's not them. Now, give me the definition of the word face. Right before we get into these precepts, give me the definition of the word face. So Facebook is a book of faces, right? That's what it's supposed to be. Let's get the definition. Let's see how it's being used. Give me the first one first, and then we're going to read the second. We're going to go in the noun. Give me the definition of face. Number one.
Okay. Face. Noun. The front part of a person's head, from the forehead to the chin.
All right, so this is one definition of it, right? It says the front part of a person's head, from the forehead to the chin. Do you see this on Facebook? Yeah, you see this. But is that the majority of what's going on Facebook? Let's read definition number 2.
Definition number 2. The surface of a thing.
Stop. They show you the surface of the thing, but they don't show you the real person. They don't show you who they really are. That's really what they use for Facebook. The surface of a thing, especially what?
Especially one that is presented.
Especially one that's what?
That is presented.
They present these things in front of you. This ain't the real person. It's a lot of people on Facebook flogging, man. It's a lot of people that are so-called, quote unquote, in the truth, presenting themselves to be in the light, but when they jump up off of that thing, they completely different. Now let's go to the precepts. Give me Sirach 1:28. Go ahead when you get there.
The book of Sirach, chapter 1, starting at verse 28.
Go ahead.
Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor.
It said, distrust not the fear of the Most High when thou art poor. Go ahead.
And come not unto him with a double heart.
He said, don't come to him with a double heart, and that's what you see on this social media. You got Israelites get on Facebook, YouTube, and man, they coming to the Most High with a double heart. How? They professing him in front of everybody on this camera, but indeed they doing something completely different. Go ahead, verse 29.
Verse 29. Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men.
It said, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Go ahead.
And take good heed what thou speakest.
It said, and take good heed what you saying. Go ahead, verse 30.
Verse 30. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall.
It said, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall. Go ahead.
And bring dishonor upon thy soul.
And bring dishonor upon thy soul. Go ahead.
And so God discover thy secret.
And so that God discover your secret. Because guess what? When people get on these social media sites, all it is a disguise. They disguising the real them. They presenting themselves to be one way, but really they another. So it say, exalt not thyself lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so God discover thy secrets. Go ahead.
And cast thee down in the midst of the congregation.
It said, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation. Go ahead.
Because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord.
You see that? You didn't come in the truth to the fear of the Most High. Go ahead.
But thy heart is full of deceit.
Your heart is full of deceit because you're using this device and you present yourself to be one way, but then when you turn it off, you a whole nother way where people can't see you. See, I'm gonna tell you something. You can put your disguise on and you can present yourself how you want to present yourself, but you can't change the judgment of the Most High. Give me 1 Kings 14. Start at verse 1 when you get there. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 14, starting at verse 1. At that time, Abijah, the son of Jeroboam, fell sick.
Now, you know, if you're familiar with Jeroboam, he was a wicked king in Israel. So at that time, his son Abijah fell sick. Go ahead, verse 2.
Verse 2. And Jeroboam said to his wife,
what'd he say?
Arise.
He said, arise.
I pray thee. And disguise thyself.
He said, and disguise yourself. So that's what a lot of people doing on social media. They rise up and they disguise themselves. Go ahead.
That thou be not known to be the wife of Jeroboam.
Don't let nobody know that you a liar. Don't let nobody know that you a thief. I'm speaking metaphorically now. Don't let nobody know you a liar, a thief, an adulterer, fornicator, idol worshiper. Disguise yourself. Don't let it be known. Go ahead.
And get thee to Shiloh.
He said, get thee to Shiloh. This is what he's telling his wife. Go ahead.
Behold, there is Ahijah, the prophet.
He said, behold, Ahijah, the prophet. Go ahead.
Which told me that I should be king over this people.
He said, which told me that I should be king over this people. Keep going.
And take with thee 10 loaves.
He said, take 10 loaves.
And cracknels.
And cracknels. Go ahead.
And a cruse of honey.
Take you some honey. Go ahead.
And go to him.
And I want you to go to him. Go ahead.
he shall tell thee what shall become of the child.
He said, he gonna tell you what shall become of the child that fell sick. Go ahead, verse 4.
Verse 4. And Jeroboam's wife did so.
So she got up, she did so. She disguised herself. Go ahead.
And arose.
And she arose. Go ahead.
And went to Shiloh.
She went to Shiloh. Go ahead.
And came to the house of Ahijah.
She came to the house of Ahijah. Go ahead.
But Ahijah could not see.
Stop right there. A lot of us, many of us, whether in the truth or in the world, we can't see. Ahijah could not see. Go ahead.
For his eyes were set by reason of his age.
His eyes were set by reason of age. We can't see. A lot of times when we look at these folks on social media, we really don't know how they is. We really don't know what's going on. We can't see. But if you a man or a woman of the Most High, man, the Most High gonna tell it to you. Go ahead, verse 5.
Verse 5. And the Lord said unto Ahijah,
What'd he say?
Behold, the wife of Jeroboam cometh to ask a thing.
So he dropped the dime on her. He said, hey, Jeroboam wife coming. See, Ahijah, the Most High told it to him, but you know what he gonna do to us? He gonna tell us too, but he gonna tell us via discernment. You're gonna be able to see a person. You're gonna be able to read their spirit. So even if you can't see, the Most High gonna let you know. Read verse 5 again.
Verse 5. And the Lord said unto Ahijah,
What did he say?
Behold, the wife of Jeroboam cometh.
He said, hey, the wife of Jeroboam on her way. Ahijah, go ahead.
Cometh to ask a thing of thee for her son.
He said she coming to ask something for her son. Go ahead.
For he is sick.
Go ahead.
Thus and thus shalt thou say unto her.
He said, say thus and thus unto her. Go ahead.
For it shall be.
When
she cometh in.
When she coming in, go ahead.
She shall feign herself to be another woman.
She gonna pretend to be somebody else. Ain't that what we see on social media? He said, when she come, man, she gonna feign herself to be somebody else. Or he gonna feign himself to be somebody else, but tell him thus and thus. Go ahead, verse 6.
Verse 6. And it was so.
And it was so.
When Ahijah heard the sound of her feet.
When he heard the sound of her feet, go ahead.
As she came in at the door.
When she came into the door, because the Most High had already showed him how she was. Just like the Most High had already showed a lot of y'all how another person is, even though they flogging on the ground. Even though they flogging on the book. He done already told you how they were. Go ahead.
That he said,
what he say?
Come in, thou wife of Jeroboam.
She's like, dang, how he know I'm the wife of Jeroboam? Just like when you rebuking somebody, they like, how you know I got all this going on? Go ahead.
Why feignest thou thyself to be another?
Hey, man, why you pretending to be somebody else, man? Why did you get on here and put that post and I know who you is? Why you pretending? Go ahead.
For I am sent to thee with heavy tidings.
So he said, why you pretending to be somebody else? Man, I'm sending you to give you some heavy tidings, man. I'm sending you to tell you, hey, man, you keep on stealing, you ain't going to get the kingdom. You keep on lying, you ain't going to get the kingdom. I'm coming to you with these heavy tidings. Go ahead, verse 7.
Verse 7. Go, tell Jeroboam.
He said, go tell Jeroboam, go ahead.
Thus said the Lord God of Israel.
Thus said the Most High of Israel, go ahead.
For as much as I exalted thee from among the people.
He said, for as much as I have exalted thee from among the people, go ahead.
And made thee prince over my.
Stop right there. He said, and made thee prince. Now, guess what? Spiritually, when you got a person that get on social media and they get a whole bunch of likes and followers and subscribers, spiritually, you have been made a prince over these people. These people following you. He said, as much as I exalted thee from among the people and made thee prince, go ahead, over my people Israel. Go ahead, verse 8.
Verse 8.
Uh-huh.
And rent the kingdom away from the house of David.
And rent the kingdom away from the house of David. Go ahead.
And gave it thee.
And I gave it thee. Go ahead.
And yet thou hast not been as my servant David.
He said, man, you ain't been as my servant David. Go ahead.
Who kept my commandments.
And kept my commandments. Go ahead.
And who followed me with all his heart.
And followed me with all his heart. Go ahead.
To do that only which was right in mine eyes.
You were supposed to do what was right in my eyes. Go ahead, verse 9.
Verse 9. But hast done evil above all that were before thee.
But you did evil above all that was before thee. This is what the prophet is telling the wife of Jeroboam. Go ahead.
For thou hast gone and made thee other gods.
You done made other gods.
and molten images
Molten images. Go ahead.
to provoke me to anger.
And you provoke me to anger. Go ahead.
And has cast me behind thy back.
And you cast me behind your back because you went and followed your own thing. Go ahead, verse 10.
Verse 10, therefore,
behold,
I will bring evil upon the house of Jeroboam.
he said, I'm going to bring evil upon the house of Jeroboam. So she came down there. She was thinking that, oh, if I disguise myself, I can present something else in front of this man of God and I can receive a blessing. So guess what? You can't go on social media, present yourself to another person. Well, matter of fact, you can do it all day long. You can do it all day long, but the Most High is going to reward the works of the real, not the fake you. The Most High is going to reward the works of the real you, not the fake you. So you can't go to the Most High, I'm going to put a disguise on. I'm going to go to the man of God, and he ain't going to see who I am. I'm going to talk about my child, and I'm going to see if he going to help me. No. He's seeing your works in the dark. Read that from the top, verse 10.
Verse 10, therefore, behold, I will bring evil upon the house of Jeroboam.
He said, I'm going to bring evil upon the house of Jeroboam. Go ahead.
And will cut off from Jeroboam him that pisseth against the wall.
Him that piss against the wall. Go ahead.
And him that is shut up and left in Israel.
Him that stood up and left in Israel. Go ahead.
And will take away the remnant of the house of Jeroboam. As a man taketh away dung, till it be all gone.
He said, I'm going to take away all of them. Give me Job chapter 24. Job gonna tell you who these people are likened to that present themselves to be something that they really ain't. Like we talked about this the last couple of weeks. The real you is the one that's in the dark that ain't nobody else looking at but the Most High. That's the real you. It ain't what we come in and we talk and we fellowship in here or you get around your friends, whatever like that. It's who you really is when you ain't around nobody else. That's the real you. Job 24 and 13. Job gonna tell you what they liken unto. Go ahead, verse 13.
The book of Job, chapter 24, starting at verse 13.
Go ahead.
They are of those that rebel against the light.
You see that? They are those that rebel against the light. Go ahead.
They know not the ways thereof.
He said they don't know the ways thereof. Go ahead.
Nor abide in the path thereof.
Nor abide in the paths thereof. Go ahead, verse 14.
Verse 14. The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy.
He said the murderer gonna rise with the light, killing the poor and the needy. That's twofold, physically and spiritually. You can kill the poor and the needy by not giving them what they need or what they asking for at the moment. So it says the murderer rises with the light, killing the poor and the needy. Go ahead.
And in the night as a thief.
He said, and in the night is as a thief. Go ahead.
The eye also of the adulterer waited for the twilight.
It said the eye of the adulterer, they waiting for the twilight. They waiting for it to get dark. Saying what?
Saying, no eye shall see me.
Saying no eye shall see me. And what else they do?
And disguise it his face.
You see that they disguise their face. They'll get on Facebook, the book of faces. We just read the definition of face, where it says to cover the surface. It says the surface of a thing, especially one that's being presented. So it says the adulterer, they wait for nightfall. They say, don't nobody see me, and they disguise their face. Go ahead, verse 16.
Verse 16. In the dark, they dig through houses.
It says in the dark, they dig through the houses. Go ahead.
Which they had marked for themselves in the daytime.
They said in the dark, they dig through the houses which they have marked for themselves in the daytime. Man, people doing that. Man, who the house right now? The house of Israel. Man, you got folks in the daytime on Facebook, they looking through the house of Israel, they done marked it in the daytime. But then when the nighttime hit, when in the AM they posting precepts, but in the PM they in the DM.
Please refresh the...
Read verse 16 again.
Verse 16. In the dark, they dig through houses.
In the dark, they dig through houses. Man, they dig through the house of Israel in the dark. Go ahead.
Which they had marked for themselves in the daytime.
Especially a whoremongering brother. Right, like, ooh, I see her, I like her. Oh, I like her too. I like her. I'm marking this one. I'm marking this one in the daytime.
They know not the light.
They don't know the light. I'm going to mark them in the daytime, but I'm going to try to go up in their house at night. Go ahead, verse 17.
Verse 17. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death.
They say the morning to them is as the shadow of death. Go ahead.
If one know them,
If one know them, meaning if somebody find out what they've been doing all night. That's why I said in the morning, it's like the shadow of death under them. If you find out what I've been doing all night, then they would.
they are in the terrors of the shadow of death.
That's why you see folks spazzing out when they finally get exposed on Facebook for the shit they've been doing. In the morning, excuse my language, but in the morning, it's like the shadow of death. If somebody find out, man, it's like the terrors of the shadow of death. I'm exposed. I'm exposed now. Drop there, give me 2 Chronicles 18. 2 Chronicles 18. Yo, you can disguise yourself all day long. You can put whatever face you want to put on, but it's not going to stop the judgment of the Most High. 2 Chronicles 18, read verse 29.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 18, starting at verse 29.
Go ahead.
And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat,
What'd he say?
I will disguise myself.
Stop right there. I'm going to disguise myself. I'm going to present myself to be something else than what I really am. And what?
And will go to the battle.
I'm going to disguise myself and I'm going to go in the battle. Now, we always say, what we say, man, what time is it? Man, we got a lot of folks disguising themselves and then go to the battle. He says, man, I would disguise myself and I'm going to go to the battle. But let's see if you disguise yourself that it's going to change the judgment of the Most High. Keep going.
But put thou on thy robe.
He said, I'm going to disguise myself, but you can put your robes on. You keep your robes on. Go ahead.
So the king of Israel disguised himself.
So the king of Israel disguised himself. Go ahead.
And they went to the battle.
And they went to the battle. Go ahead, verse 30.
Verse 30. Now the king of Syria had commanded the captains of the chariots that were with him, saying,
Saying what?
Fight, fight ye not with small or great.
He said, don't fight with small or great. Go ahead.
Save only with the king of Israel.
Save only with the king of Israel. That's the only one I want y'all to fight with. But remember, he disguised himself. But that don't change the judgment of the Most High. That's the same thing with this social media stuff. You can disguise yourself, but it ain't going to change the judgment of the Most High. Read verse 31.
Verse 31. And it came to pass.
What happened?
When the captains of the chariots saw Jehoshaphat.
When they saw Jehoshaphat, because guess what? He told Jehoshaphat, man, you keep your garments on. I'm going to take mine off. Go ahead.
That they said?
What'd they say?
It is the king of Israel.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the king of Israel right there. Go ahead.
Therefore, they compassed about him to fight.
So they circled him. They were finna fight him and kill him. Go ahead.
But Jehoshaphat cried out.
But he cried out.
And the Lord helped him.
The Most High helped him. Go ahead.
And God moved them to depart from him.
May the Most High move them out the way to leave from him, even though the other dude disguised himself. Keep going.
For it came to pass
that
when the captains of the chariots perceived that it was not the king of Israel.
So how did they find out that? The Most High put that in their mind. The Most High made them to realize, like, oh, that ain't him. That ain't the king of Israel. That's why you can't hide who you will. That's why you can't disguise, because the Most High going to move the people around you. And they're going to say, oh, no, he ain't Israel. Go ahead.
They turned back again from pursuing him.
They turned back again from pursuing him. Go ahead.
And a certain man drew a bow.
They drew a bow.
At a venture.
At a venture, go ahead.
And smote the king of Israel.
And smote the king of Israel, go ahead.
Between the joints of the harness.
Is it between the joints of the harness? Let me ask y'all this. Did that disguise save him? That disguise didn't help him. So we talking about you can Facebook, but can you face God? So you can use that as your guys all day long. But guess what? At the end of the day, your judgment still coming. It said what? It said, man, he smote him between the joints of the harness. Go ahead.
Therefore, he said to his chariot man.
What did he say?
Turn thine hand.
He said, turn your hand.
That thou mayest carry me out of the host.
Man, carry me out of the host, man.
For I am wounded.
Mine on wounded, bro. Go ahead, verse 34.
Verse 34. In the battle increased that day.
It increased that day. Go ahead.
Howbeit, the king of Israel stayed himself up in his chariot
The king of Israel stayed himself up in his chariot. Go ahead.
against the Syrians until the evening.
Until the evening. Go ahead.
And about the time of the sun going down, he died.
So when the sun went down, he died. It wasn't no way of getting around that judgment. You can hide all you want to. You can disguise all you want to. You can put a different face on the book if you want to. But they ain't going to change none. The Most High looking at everything you got going on. Me, the people online, the people in here. Most High looking at everything we got going on.
Please.
Give me Luke chapter 20. Luke chapter 20 and start at verse 19 when you get there. Go ahead.
The book of Luke, chapter 20, starting at verse 19.
Go ahead.
And the chief priests and the scribes, the same hour, sought to lay hands on him.
So they sought the same hour. They sought to lay hands on Christ. Go ahead.
And they feared the people.
They feared the people, so they couldn't just do it. They had to try to find a reason. Go ahead.
For they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them.
So they knew that he spoke this parable against him because he used to cut. When he used to come with that word, he used to cut them up, and they were like, oh, man, he talking about me. That's how it is when you get cut. Because a lot of times when you and many other people that's out here teaching, they'll recognize this too. When you going through the precepts, and you go precept upon precept and then hit somebody, they'll automatically, oh, man, you talking about me. Oh, that's because you got cut. So he said they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them. Go ahead, verse 20.
Verse 20. And they watched him.
And they watched him.
And sent for spies.
And they sent for spies. Now, guess what, man? You got some folks on Facebook that's for real. Now, I got to put that I got to put that out there. I got to tell the truth about it. You got some folks out here that's on Facebook. Man, they really sincere about the truth. They sincere about the gospel. And guess what? While you on there, they doing what? Read verse 20 again.
Verse 20. And they watched him.
Now, you got folks watching you. The folks that's the real deal. You getting watched? Go ahead.
And sent forth spies.
And they sent forth spies. You got folks spying out you. Go ahead.
Which shall feign themselves just men.
You see that? They gonna pretend like they just men, but they watching you. So catch you in your words. It's gonna say that. Keep going.
That they might take hold of his words.
That they might take hold of his words. Go ahead.
That so they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor.
That they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor. How many of y'all been in Facebook jail? Folks that's out here putting the real truth out here.
Planning.
They been watching you. They watching you. They'll feign themselves to be just men, and they gonna take hold of your word, and they gonna report that mud on you, bro. Man, there's a lot of camps out here, man, got whole pages taken down because somebody reported your page. So, yeah, you got some real folks out there. But guess what? The spies, the ones that feign themselves to be just men, they watching you. The one they got disguise on. And they going to report you. Go ahead, verse 21.
Verse 21. And they asked him, saying, Master, we know that thou sayest and teachest rightly.
Uh-huh.
Neither acceptest thou the person of any.
Man, you don't accept persons, man. You teach right and everything. Go ahead.
But teachest the way of God truly.
But teachest the way of the Most High truly. Go ahead.
Is it lawful for us to give tribute unto Caesar or no?
See, sometimes you a hell folk, man. I'm talking about the real people. Now, I ain't talking about the folk that's disguising on social media. But the people that's really doing this in sincerity and truth, how many times you done had somebody came up to you and asking you questions trying to trip you up?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, verse 23.
Verse 23. But he perceived their craftiness.
Y'all don't perceive somebody crafting this coming on your page. Talking about the real folks now. Now, I don't do social media. But it's real folks on there that do it. But you can perceive they crafting this. Go ahead.
And said unto them,
what'd he say?
Why tempt ye me?
So Christ said, man, why y'all tempting me? Go ahead.
Show me a penny.
He said, show me a penny. Go ahead.
Whose image and superstition has it?
Read that again.
Whose image and superscription has
He
it?
said, whose image and superscription hath it? Go ahead.
They answered and said,
What'd they say?
Caesar's.
Caesar's. Go ahead.
And he said unto them,
What'd he say?
Render therefore unto Caesar the things which be Caesar's,
He said, render unto Caesar the things that be Caesar's. Go ahead.
and unto God the things which be
He
God's.
said, and unto God the things that be God's. Go ahead, verse 26.
Verse 26. And they could not take hold of his words before the people.
So that means you got to be careful what you say on Facebook. See, because Christ told them right judgment, right answer concerning the question that they had. So you got to do the same thing for my sincere brothers out here. You got to do the same thing, because when you do that, they can't take hold of your words before the people. Go ahead.
And they marveled at his answer
And they marvel at his answer and did what?
and held their peace.
And held their peace. So what's right? What's right? The law, the commandment. So guess what? When you answer somebody, say you precept. So now they can't do nothing but hold their peace. And if they do, they ain't scoffing at you. They just scoffing at the Most High word. And with that, I yield. Can't go ahead.
That's very key. And what brother just brought out is a lot of people on Facebook hold and show a disguise or disguising themselves from the true person they really are. All praise to the Most High. Go to the first video, because I want to show how this internet thing, this social media thing, is to destroy Israel. It's to destroy Israel. Before you play the video, yeah, and that's the video I want. Go back up. No, not that. I'm going. That's the one I want, but I don't want it yet. Give me Psalms 83. We can Facebook, but can we face God? A lot of us consider this social media, our cell phones, as God. We told our God around everywhere we go. And if our God crack, we're going to get it fixed. If our God get old, we go and get a new one. That's what we do. We replace our God every year, but our Bibles, we keep the same thing and won't upgrade it, won't read it. It's more easier to not read, for somebody to tell you, I bet you can't read, I bet you can't start reading your Bible for a week. That's more easy for some people than for somebody to say, I bet you can't put your phone down for a week. They will lose their mind. It has been children who have murdered their parents because of a cell phone and social media. This thing is deep. A lot of us in Israel are idolaters. We're covetous. Right? I'll read that. And the enemy know this. Matter of fact, hold that. No. Read that. Read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, starting at verse 1.
Right, go ahead.
Keep not thou silence, O God.
Read.
Hold not thy peace.
Come on.
And be not still, O God.
Read.
For lo, thine enemies.
Thine what?
Thine enemies.
Thine who?
Thine enemies.
Read.
Make a tumult.
Uh-huh.
And they that hate thee.
They what?
They that hate thee.
They who?
They that hate thee.
Read.
Have lifted up the head.
See, our problem is we trust the enemy. We envy them. And this is where we fall. Keep reading.
Verse 3.
Uh-huh.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken what?
They have taken crafty counsel.
See, we done forgot the milk of the scriptures. We forgot that the enemy is still performing crafty counsel against us, Israel. Keep reading.
And have consulted against thy hidden ones.
And have consulted against thy hidden ones. Right? Keep reading.
They have said.
What did they say?
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off from being a what?
Being a nation.
Being a what?
Being a nation.
Read.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance. Read verse 5.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Uh-huh.
They are confederate against thee.
And who's the leader of this conspiracy?
The tabernacles of Edom.
Stop right there. Now go back. Give me Daniel 6. See, we're not understanding what's going on. There's a plot to destroy us, and some of us are following right along in it. As Bro brought out beautifully, it's a plan and a plot. You're falling right into the plan by trying to disguise yourself. The Bible is correct. We fear the eyes of man more than we fear the eyes of the Most High God. Read verse 1.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 6, starting at verse 1.
Read it quickly.
It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes.
Over the what?
Over the kingdom, 120 princes.
We have to realize that we are in captivity. We are under a kingdom. Read.
Which should be under the whole kingdom.
Read.
And over these three presidents.
What?
Over these three presidents.
Read.
Of whom Daniel was first.
Keep reading.
That the princes might give accounts unto them.
Now we're still dealing with the fact that there's crafty counsel going on. There's a outright attack or crafty counsel to destroy so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Keep reading.
And the king should have no damage.
Read.
Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes.
Keep reading.
Because an excellent spirit was in him.
What?
An excellent spirit was in him.
See, a lot of us have an excellent spirit, but we're not understanding social media was created, the internet was created to take away your excellent spirit. We're going to find out. Keep reading.
And the king thought to set him over the whole realm.
Keep reading.
Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against
Then what?
Daniel. Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion
and
against Daniel.
And this is what King Jess was bringing out with Christ. They was trying to find something to hold him, something to convict him, to catch him up in his words.
Salaki, I just want to sew in Proverbs 12:26 real quick. Off of what you just see, like a lot of us got that, got an excellent spirit within us. Proverbs 12:26. Can you read that for me,
This is the
please?
book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 26.
Go ahead.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
You see that? The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. Go ahead.
But the way of the wicked seduces them.
The way of the wicked, and that's what Cain talking about. The way of the wicked seduces them. They ways, they inventions, they devices. It's going to seduce you. Go ahead, Cain.
All praise to the Most High. Perfect. Because Israel, this is all about us. The only way the enemy can take the kingdom and keep the kingdom by default is to keep you in ignorance. That's why the Bible says corrupt or communicate. I think you bring it out, Andy.
Evil communication corrupts good manners.
Right. So go back to what we was bringing out right there. This is the whole point. This internet thing, this social media thing is against us to destroy us as a nation. This is not no blessing. And now we have a blessing. No. It's all about destroying us. Keep reading.
The book of Daniel, chapter 6 and verse 4.
Read.
Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom.
Right.
But they could find none occasion.
They couldn't find no fault. Go ahead and read.
For as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him.
Just like Christ. Keep reading.
Then said these men.
Watch this.
We shall not find any occasion.
We shall not find any occasion
against this Daniel.
Against this Daniel.
Except
what?
We find it against him concerning the law of his God.
Read that again.
Then said these men. We shall not find any occasion against this Daniel.
We shall not find any occasion against him.
Except we find it against him concerning the law of his God.
That's the only way. I'll pray to the Most High. That's the only way we're going to get these people. We got to get them concerning the law of their God. Keep that in mind. Now give me the video. See, we think it's a blessing to have these things.
Psych.
It's not a blessing. This is not a blessing. This is deception. Play that. Start at 308. It's deception. It was playing in the movies the whole time, but we missed it. We think this is a game. That's why the kingdom to come is only for a few. A lot of us gonna fall because we don't see the enemy coming. It's a strong delusion. Go ahead and play it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer. It's the smell, if there is such a thing. I feel saturated by it. I can taste your stink. And every time I do, I fear that I've somehow been infected by it. It's repulsive, isn't it?
Stop. Agent, what's his name? Agent what? Agent Smith, in our terms, is the spirit that's in the cell phone. In other words, Siri. Most of us talk to Siri. We speak to Siri. I'm going to show you something about Siri. Agent Smith is our Siri. Siri saying, I hate this technology. I got to get out of here. You know where he want to go?
In a body.
Keep playing it.
I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind is the key, my key. Once Zion is destroyed, there is no need for me to be here. Do you understand?
Once who is destroyed? No, he didn't say his mind. Y'all, you see, you missed it. You missed it. We watching these movies, we have a good time watching them, but we're not realizing Psalms 83 is crafty a counsel against his people. They telling you in your face of their job, their motive. Agent Smith is, in our term, will be what? Siri. We all talk to Siri. Or Google.
Or Google, because you got to understand something. When you say, hey Siri, or hey Alexa,
right,
or hey Google, does that mean it's listening all the time?
It's listening all the time.
That's the way it can catch you when you say, hey Siri, or hey Google. It was already listening to you, but it was waiting on you to say that, and then it'll respond back. It's already listening. Go ahead.
Now, you know, even in the movie, I was going to bring it out today, but I said, no, because I didn't want to bring out too much. But you know who the oracle represents in the Matrix? You know why she know everything? She's the oracle, right? She represents who? Your algorithm.
Yep.
Know what you're going to do before you do it. Play it out some more.
I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind is the key.
In the mind, the key.
Once Zion is destroyed, there's no need for me to...
Once he get into the mind, he said what? Once Zion is destroyed. This is the whole key. Your cell phone was sent to you, created, crafty counsel, to destroy you. To take away and martyr your character. To martyr and to destroy your what? Excellent spirit. Go ahead, Doc.
Damn.
All praises. It's all about Israel. That's why you gotta don't trust it. Never trust thine enemy.
Right.
Right. Yes. Yes. It's a plan to plot. Let me show you something. Okay. Play it on.
be here. Do you understand? I need the codes. I have to get inside Zion. And you have to tell me how. You're going to tell me, or you're going to die.
Stop right there. He said he got to get inside Zion. Once he get inside Zion, he can destroy Zion from inside. This is the reason for this. But like bro said, we don't see that. We on here all day disguising ourselves and playing around, not understanding that this is used to destroy you, right? Give me the next video.
Hey,
and we're going to get some precepts. Right there. No, yeah. Give me that right there. Now, this was a hearing that was held for, what's his name? Zuckerberg. What's his name? Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, right? The creator of Facebook. We already found out the reason this thing is created to what? To destroy Israel. Watch what he says in this. We're going to talk about it. Go ahead and play it. This is a hearing. Hold on. It happened 5 years ago. They brought him here because a lot of people saying he was, his company was used to get information on people and to use their information how they saw fit. What he says, read, no, don't read, but play.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
I think that may be what this is all about. Your right to privacy, the limits of your right to privacy, and how much you give away in modern America in the name of, quote, connecting people around the world. The question basically of what information Facebook's collecting, who they're sending it to, and whether they ever asked me in advance my permission to do that. Is that a fair thing for a user of Facebook to expect?
Yes, Senator. I think everyone should have control over how their information is used. And as we've talked about in some of the other questions, I think that is laid out in some of the documents. But more importantly, you want to give people control in the product itself. So
stop right there.
The most important way.
Now, he was asked two questions. He was asked, would you share with us the hotel room you stayed there last night? What did he say? No. Why do we on Facebook? You put where you live, your age, where you eat, where your kids at, how they look.
Your personal interest.
All day. Then he asked, would you share with us the people who you've messaged? He like, no. Who does it? We do that.
We screenshot a whole text message and put it on Facebook.
Say it again.
That's what we do. Everybody you talk to, a whole conversation, we put that on there to destroy each other. Right. You go into a situation with somebody, the first thing you gonna do is run on Facebook.
Right.
All you got on Facebook is a whole bunch of Negroes telling their side of the story. That's all you got.
Well, it's a reason why we do that. It's a reason why the enemy who got crafty counsel against us won't do it, but the reason why we do it. Give me 2 Thessalonians 2:10. This is why we do it. We are idolaters. And the reason why we ain't dead yet, because the Most High wants us to repent and to stop being idolaters, stop being covetous. Read that. This is why we do it.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 10.
And we actually thought that was talking about the wicked. This was talking about the Israelites. Read verse 10.
And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth.
You think you receiving the love of the truth. You're not. We are idolaters. I'm going to show you. Keep reading.
that they might be saved.
What is the truth? What is it?
Psalm 119.
What is it?
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. In thy law is the truth.
The law is the truth. Read verse 10 again.
And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish.
Read.
Because they receive not the love of the truth.
Love of the truth. We thought we was talking about somebody talking about us. Read.
That they might be saved.
Read.
And for this cause.
Because we don't want to receive the truth. Read.
God shall send them strong delusion.
A strong delusion. This is the delusion.
That they should
We wake up every morning and we hack in. Just like Neo. Every morning. Facebook is not a real place. But we act like it is. Instagram is not a real place. You can't go to Instagram. First thing we do, we hack in into the matrix. Go ahead.
And for this cause, God shall send them strong
God
delusion.
shall send them strong delusion. And for this cause, God shall send them what?
Strong delusion.
Strong delusion.
That they should believe a lie.
They should believe a lie. Read.
That they all might be damned.
That they all might be what?
That they all might be damned.
Damned.
Who believed not the truth.
You think you believe the truth. No, you don't. Read.
But had pleasure in unrighteousness.
Pleasure in unrighteousness. What truth are you breaking? Give me Exodus 20, verse 1. He said we can't catch these folks up no other way. We got to catch them up on the law. We got to get them through the law. What law are you breaking? Exodus 20. Read verse 1.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read it again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read it again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
We are putting Facebook, cell phones, tablets, laptops, AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Artificial.
Artificial.
And the most I said, they gods can't see, can't smell, can't even taste. If he got dust on it, you got to clean it off.
Right.
So if your phone get dusty or dirty, you got to clean your God off.
That's right.
Dang.
That's right. This is our God.
If your God fell on the ground, he can't pick himself up. You got to do it.
That's right.
They must needs be born. Mean what? Carry.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That's right. That's right. Give me I.S.A.A.C 2 and 8.
Stupid. Use your common sense.
This is what we do. We are idolaters. We breaking the first commandment. Isaiah 2 and 8.
Their land is also full of idols.
This land is full of idols. Come on.
They worship the works of their own hands.
They worship the works of their own what?
Hands.
What do you use with your phone? And what did you use? Keep reading.
That which their own fingers have made.
Which their own fingers have made. This is what we worship. Read.
And the mean man boweth down.
He bows down.
And the great man humbles himself.
Read.
Therefore forgive them
Don't
not.
forgive them. They are idolaters. This is talking about Israel. We worship the works of our own fingers. That post that you wrote with your fingers, you worship that. You take all day to find out how many likes you got. With your own fingers, you will crop your picture. And you will post it. Like King said, you will put up a delusion, up a fake front, and you will sit back, a filter, sit back all day and wait and see how many likes you got. That's idolatry.
And then put it on their screensaver.
And then put it on the screensaver. Worship. This is what's going on. You worship what your fingers have made.
Hey, didn't the scripture say something to the degree of we shouldn't be ignorant of Satan's devices?
Mhm.
Now watch this. They put lust inside of those devices.
All praises.
Every single thing you could want, ever possibly think of getting. They making it so easy now you can buy your food online and have it delivered to your door.
All praise to the Most High. Now watch this. Now watch this. On that, I wasn't gonna hit that early, but since he said that, let's go ahead and hit that early. Give me, because the precept did say, and the mean man bows down, and the great man humbled himself. Therefore, forgive him not. Give me Daniel 2. Just by him saying that, give me Daniel chapter 2. We are worshiping another God. Yep. We are worshiping other gods and never knew it. You think the devil gonna come to you and tell you what he doing? It's called crafty counsel. He can disguise himself as an angel of light. Even his ministers disguise themselves. We never knew this. This is the God. Daniel 2, go to verse 1. I think that's what I want, because I don't want much out of this. Put down some, King. I want the golden image.
Where he dreamed it or he made it?
Where he made the, I think it's chapter 1. That chapter 1? Hold on. No, I want, chapter 3, start at verse,
1.
Yeah, start at verse 1, and we're gonna jump down. I don't want much from that. We are worshiping the God. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. What has been done is being done now. Come. Yeah. Read verse 1.
The book of Daniel chapter 3, starting at verse 1.
Read.
Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold.
You think your cell phone, our cell phone ain't made of gold. Do you actually know what operates your phone? Gold. King was just talking about the chip that's in the phone. You need gold. Come on. You need gold on the chip to activate the phone. This is why they're going around the world digging up gold, because gold it's a few ounces in this one phone. That's why they pay you to get your old phone up. It's gold in it. Read it again.
The book of Daniel chapter 3, starting at verse 1.
Hosea 4:6 said, our people perish for the lack of knowledge. Read.
Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold, whose height was 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon.
Babylon. What's different? What is the difference between Babylon and the daughter of Babylon? Nothing. Nope. Keep reading.
Then Nebuchadnezzar, the king, sent together the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers, of the provinces, to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar, the king, had set up.
Jump down to verse 5. Matter of fact, read verse 4.
Verse 4.
Read.
Then an herald cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages.
Now, who all has access to the internet? This thing is worldwide. Everybody. All nations and languages. Keep reading.
That at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet,
flute,
harp, sackbut, psaltery, duklama, and all kinds of music.
All kind of what?
All kinds of music. Ye fall down, and worship
and what?
And worship
and what?
And worship
and what?
And worship
the what?
The golden image that Nebuchadnezzar, the king had set up.
Is there anybody in here worshiping the golden image? Is there anybody online worshiping the golden image when the music come on? Anybody? Let's see. Give me the video. Let's see. We actually got 2 little short videos. Go up. Hold on, is it in there? Yeah, it's in there. Oh! Not them, not yet. I'm playing them a second. It's another one. Go up. Go back the other way. It's a. Hold on. Let me resend it. Okay, type in, well, this one right here. Yeah. It's coming in right now, King. Yeah. Okay. It should be in there. Okay. So when they doing that, read that verse again. Read verse 5 again.
The book of Daniel, chapter 3, starting at verse 5.
Go ahead.
At what time ye hear the sound of the cornet?
At what time you hear the sound of the cornet? Read.
Flute.
Harp.
Sackbut. Psaltery. Declamer. And all kinds of music. Ye fall down. And worship. The golden image. That Nebuchadnezzar, the king, had set up.
Now play the video. Let's see, do we have any idol worshipers online or up in I.S.A.A.C? Come on. What are you supposed to do when the music come on?
It said they bow down and they worship the God.
They worship the God. Stop.
Hello?
Anybody reaching for their phones? Anybody looking down? Because when you worship, you go what? Play it some more. Go ahead and play it.
That's crazy.
And it's different music for different folks. What do you do when you hear the music? You bow down, you worship.
Is that the sack button? No.
This is what we do. We are idolaters. Worshiping your phone. When the music play, you down, you worshiping. Samsung. Okay, stop right there and give me the next one. No. Go ahead and play that one. Okay, stop right there. Give me the next video. Give me the next one. When the music plays, what do you do? What do? You bow down and you worship. We've been doing this unaware for years. Give me the next video.
It's so many people finna put their phone on vibrate now. It ain't funny.
Go up. Yeah, right there. Play that right there. Anybody getting notifications? What do? When you hear the music or the tone, what do? We worship. The Most High God is jealous. He's jealous. We worship. We keep our God in our pocket. We keep him close. We keep our God close. You get mad, you lose that God. Like anybody seen my God, my cell phone? Yeah, your God. Go ahead and play that, King. What do you do? What do you do? What do we do? A strong delusion. There's nothing new under the sun. They did it, we're doing it today. We are idolaters. We got to change. Instagram. I don't even know what that one is. Somebody might know. It's the same thing. Twitch.
That's the harp, the cornet, the suck butt, the psaltery, all this.
Yeah.
Give me Exodus 20 and 3. The Most High God is not playing with us. Exodus 20 and 3. Read it again.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, starting at verse 3.
Read.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read it again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read it again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read it again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Stop. Give me Revelation 22 and 15. And I'm almost done, King. We're going to bring these out. 15. Revelation 22, 15. I'll start at verse 14. Go ahead and read 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22, starting at verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Read.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life.
Thou shalt have no other gods before our God. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. Read verse 14.
Verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
Come on.
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
Read 15.
For without are dogs. And sorcerers. And whoremongers. And murderers. And idolaters. And whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
And maketh a lie. Idolaters will not get in. Idolaters will not get in.
Yes, sir.
Give me the video. No, give me the screenshot. Google is God. Google is a God. Give me the screenshot real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me that video real quick. Right there. Give me the video real quick. I just want a small part of this video. We have to rid ourselves of this God. Kill the God. The Most High God needs to come first, not the cell phone. Some of us can't put our God down. Worship the God. Go ahead. We never knew it. And this movie here been out for a long time. The truth been in our face the whole time. Go ahead and play it.
This is the construct. It's our loading program. We can load anything from clothing to equipment, weapons, training simulations.
Stop.
Anything.
Look at his hands. You see that? Letting you know. Letting you know through the movie. Whatever you want, you can load it up. Right in here. You want new clothes? You can load it. Training exercise, whatever you want, you can load it. YouTube, you want to be a star? YouTube University. You can learn whatever you want. Hold that. Give me Luke 4 real quick. Hold that. Give me Luke 4 real quick. Whatever you want. There's nothing new under the sun. Luke 4, I just want one part of it. Whatever you want. Whoever you want to be. Whatever you subscribe to. And right. And you can so subscribe to it. Please hit that like button, subscribe button. Read verse. Verse 4, chapter 4, verse 7. Verse 6. Read it quick.
The book of Luke, chapter 4, starting at verse 6. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee.
Read.
And the glory of them.
And the what?
And the glory of them.
That's what you seek when we on these social media pages. We seeking glory and power. We want to look like some. We want to be somebody. Especially somebody who's already down like the so-called Israelites. We want to be somebody. We want to make an impact in life. We want folks to look at us like we something. But when you put the phone down, it's back to your original life. Your bills still due. Folks still don't like you. Right. Go ahead.
For that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I give it.
He can give this power to whoever he wants to, but there's a catch to it. Go ahead.
If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine.
That's why it's hard to figure out. That's why a lot of people online have turned social media into a prosperous job, making money. Content creator. They have given their life over to it. And he said, I can give it to whoever I want it, and they got it. God. Read.
Verse 8. And Yahweh answered and said unto him,
what did Yahweh say?
Get thee behind me, Satan.
That's what we need to do. Read.
For it is written.
What?
For it is written.
Read.
Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God. In him only shalt thou serve.
Stop serving your cell phone. Go back to the video. That's what we do. Everybody is doing it. First thing in the morning, we are hacking in. Before we even tell the Most High, thank you, we checking notifications. Who called? Every morning, all through the day. Won't read your Bible until the weekend. Even to make it more easy, you try to trick God and put a Bible app on your phone that you don't even use. Damn. To trick him. But like Cain brought out, he open to all our ways. He know what you're doing. And he ain't Santa Claus. Go ahead and play it.
We need.
Right now, we're inside a computer program
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone?
Stop.
Your hair is
Stop.
changed.
He said, we inside a computer program. Social media is a program. What'd he say? Your hair is different. Your clothes. He said, take it back a little bit and play that again. I'm sorry, King. Play that a little bit. Play that again.
Anything we need.
Right now, we're inside a computer program.
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone?
Stop.
Your hair is changed.
So you different on your page than you is in real life. So when you get on this program, your clothes different, all that. Man, none of that real. But you know these people that, some of these folks, a lot of these folks that like your stuff and like your status and all that, they don't know you personally. But some of y'all should be ashamed of you putting this stuff out here and you got people around you that know you personally. They looking at you like, man, you flogging like that, bro. I know you. But go ahead, bro.
It's make-believe. YouTube, Facebook, Google is make-believe. Esau is trying to make you believe you a star. Trying to make you believe, for some of us, you ain't ugly. Come on, put the filter on now. Put the filter on now. She don't look the same. She was found on the phone. It's make believe. Yeah. It's not real. Hell is real. The kingdom is real. This is not real. Yeah, make believe. Trying to make you believe. And a lot of us believe it. And we keep it with us 24/7. If you check your Bible as much as you check your phone, you will be able to move mountains. But you out here complaining to the Most High God because stuff ain't, I feel like cussing, I ain't going to do it. Because stuff ain't working in your life. And you the problem. Because you check this, so you don't check the scriptures. This is your God. Let him deliver you. Let him deliver you. The Most High sitting back where he said, I'm laughing. Let him deliver you. That's why, like King brought last week, that's why you ain't there yet. You ain't perfect. The Most High got having mercy on us. Right? Play some more of that, and we're going to X off that. Go ahead and play some more of that.
Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image.
Stop!
It is the mental...
Stop. Never look. I didn't see this till last night. I didn't watch Matrix for a while. He says it's called what? Residual self-image. This is what we do. We're worried about our image. A lot of us are in the position we are in because you care how folks view you. The reason why the prophets of God in the Bible, our ancestors, were so effective, they didn't give a damn what folks thought about them. I'm going to eat this boo-boo. Right. Christ didn't have a home. He was house to house. They had nowhere. He didn't give a damn how you thought about him. That's our problem. Self-image. This is your God. Keep playing some more of that.
Projection of your digital self.
Of your digital self. Come on.
This isn't real.
What is real?
Now watch this.
How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
Watch this.
Is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world, Neo.
Make believe.
This is the world as it exists today.
Watch this. Stop. That's how the world really look. It's about to go down. And we on here like, ooh, the world beautiful. I got 15,000 likes. That's how the world really look. Right. It's a world of devils, man. It's dark in this world. But to deceive you, Esau has figured out divination, witchcraft, to deceive him. And the Most High allowed him to do it. He put the instruments in his hand to deceive you. Why? Because the kingdom to come is only for a few. It ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. I got one more precept, and I got two more screenshots, and King, you got it. Give me Daniel 10. Give me Daniel 10, verse 1. Me and the officer about this today. That's why that's why he ain't hearing us. This your God. I'm telling you, man, we spend more time with this than we do him, and you complain to him why he ain't delivering you. Hypocrite. You a hypocrite. You a damn hypocrite. We show up late for him, but we early in the mud for this. Father, a matter of fact, give me one, please. Give me a Micah 2 and 1. A Micah 2 and 1. This is serious business. This is serious business. Read that.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, starting at verse 1.
Like King was bringing out early, bringing out beautifully. Beautifully. You up late night like this. What you doing? Read.
Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
On your own at home like this. You bringing out scriptures? When you teaching and preaching? What you doing? You devising iniquity on your bed. And the Most High see you. He see us. Read.
When the morning is light.
When the morning is light.
They practice it.
Stop playing with these precepts. First thing in the morning. This is a mirror, man. This is a mirror. We too busy looking at everybody else, but when you open this Bible up, you're supposed to see your damn self. Why you on Facebook talking about everybody else instead yourself? When you open this up, you're supposed to see you. You don't see you because this is your God. You have created a residual self-image. And in your own eyes, you're righteous. You're good. Nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. You keep all the commandments. Like King brought out, you didn't put on a mask. You trying to deceive somebody else, but you yourself are deceived.
It's just like we was talking about earlier, like Facebook is full of a whole bunch of people that's trying to tell their side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, give me Proverbs 18. What verse is that? Now, 17. Give me Proverbs 18, 17. This is what people go on Facebook and do. Proverbs 18, 17. Read them when you get there. Soon as something happens between them and a brother, go ahead, read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18, starting at verse 17. He that is first in his own cause seemeth just.
Stop right there. That's what people do on Facebook. If something happened between them and a brother or a sister and a sister, man, they gonna go straight on live. They gonna go straight to a post. You're gonna be the first one to go out there on your own cause, and you gonna seem just. Go ahead.
But his neighbor cometh and searcheth him.
So his neighbor come and search him out. You got to get on Facebook and call you out. This is what people doing on the book. This is what people doing on Twitter and all this other type of stuff. This is what we do. This is what we got going on. And the Most High ain't pleased with that, man. But go ahead, bro.
What do you think the enemy is going to do? If Psalm 83 is right and the enemy has crafty counsel against us, Mark Zuckerberg refuses to put his personal information on the book, on social media, who you think it's for? Don't be surprised when they come right to your house. You done gave the enemy your address. He got your location. He can take you out at any time he want to. He can come kidnap your kids. You know what I mean? The Israelite children go missing. Yeah. You know why? You doing it. You're deceived. The Most High God, Isaiah said, get his people heavy ears they won't hear. Give them eyes but they can't see. A heart so heavy. This is us, bro. But this is what we got to do. Get Daniel 10:1, and I got 2 more shots, and I'm passing it. This is very important. We are idolaters. We worship another God. He that hath the ear, let him hear. We ain't expecting everybody to hear this. He that got an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. Read verse 1.
The book of Daniel, chapter 10, starting in verse 1.
Quickly.
In the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia.
Come on.
A thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar.
Come on.
And the thing was true.
Come on.
But the time appointed was long.
Read.
And he understood the thing. And had understanding of the vision.
You know why? Keep reading.
In those days, I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks.
He gonna tell you why you ain't hearing from God. He gonna tell you why he heard from God and why we ain't hearing. Keep reading.
I ate no pleasant bread.
See what?
I ate no pleasant bread.
Read.
Neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth.
Read.
Neither did I anoint myself at all.
Read.
Till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled.
How long?
Till 3 whole weeks.
How long?
Till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled.
Read.
And in the 4 and 20th day of the 1st month.
What happened?
As I was by the side of the great river, which is I.S.A.A.C.
That's in Africa. What happened to him? Read.
Then I lifted up mine eyes.
Read.
And looked.
Read.
And behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
Woo, read.
Whose loins was girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
Read.
His body also was like the beryl.
Who is that? Keep reading.
In his face as an appearance of lightning.
Read.
In his eyes as lamps of fire.
Who is that? Keep reading.
In his arms, in his feet like in color.
Read.
To polished brass.
Who is that? Keep reading.
In the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
Read.
And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision.
Who?
And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision.
We're going to see why Daniel was the only one who saw it. Keep reading.
For the men that were with me saw not the vision.
He going to tell you why. He was able to see this and nobody wouldn't. Read.
But a great croaking fell upon them.
Read.
So that they fled to hide themselves.
Keep reading.
Therefore, I was left alone.
Come on.
And saw this great vision.
Read.
And there remained no strength in me.
Come on.
For my comeliness was turned in me into corruption.
Read.
And I retained no strength.
Watch this. Read.
Yet heard I the voice of his word.
Read.
And when I heard the voice of his word,
come on.
Then was I in a deep sleep.
Read.
On my face.
Read.
And my face toward the ground.
Read.
And behold, an hand touched me.
Read.
Which set me upon my knee.
Read.
And upon the palms of my hands.
Read.
And he said unto me,
what did he say?
Oh Daniel.
Who?
Oh Daniel.
Oh everybody.
Oh Daniel.
He that had the ear, let him hear. Read.
Oh Daniel.
Read.
A man greatly beloved.
Read.
Understand the words that I speak unto thee.
Read.
And stand upright.
Watch this.
For unto thee am I now sent.
Read.
And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling.
He was scared. Keep reading.
Then said he unto me,
watch this.
Fear not, Daniel.
What? Read.
Fear not, Daniel. For from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand.
From the first day you did set your heart to understand.
And to chasten thyself before before God.
What?
And to chasten thyself before God.
Read.
Thy words were heard.
What?
Thy words were heard.
What?
Thy words were heard.
Read.
And I am come for thy words.
That's all I want right there. Why was Christ able to hear his words, he chastened himself. Like bro brought out, I can speak to him because I don't have to whoop his ass. Pardon my language. He gonna whoop his own ass. He gonna chastise himself. Who in here is willing to put their cell phone down 3 weeks? Stop playing, bro. Go ahead.
What's that? 1 Corinthians 14, Ezra? Where it say, if you judge yourself, you should not be judged. 1 Corinthians. We always pull this out for communion. 11. That's what it's 11. I was just looking for 1 Corinthians, just to go along with what Kyle was saying. 11 and 31. So like you said, the reason why he ain't got to whoop Daniel, because Daniel whooped himself. And it go right along with what this is saying right here, 1 Corinthians 11 and 31.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, starting at verse 31. For if we would judge ourselves,
if we judge ourselves,
we should not be judged.
There you go.
We got to whoop our own tail. We got to chastise our own self. That's why I'm going to go and speak to him. I'm going to go get his words because he going to chastise himself. He ain't finna keep on sinning just so I can come whoop him. He going to chastise himself. He ate no pleasant bread. He drank no wine, and he mourned. And Christ heard his words and came to him in a vision, walked in his room. I'm through with the precepts. Well, I ain't through with the precepts, but from the past, give me 2 screenshots and I'm done. Give me the 2 screenshots. Give me the Oracle, Siri. You should see her on there, Siri. Because we always talking to her and never knew who she was. Right. Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead. We need to get some understanding on a few things. Siri. Now read that real quick. Siri, what's the weather gonna be like? Why you ain't asking the Most High God? Siri, what this word mean? Siri, give me some understanding. Read that. Not all. I don't want all that. I just want the small little section that's highlighted. Right there. That's all I want. Yes, Siri. Go ahead and read that.
Siri. The epic declares Siri's divinity.
Come on.
And also that of her progeny.
Uh-huh.
And she is worshipped.
She is what?
She is worshipped.
Read.
As a diva.
Right. Diva, or that's diva, which is really a demon.
Right. Diva.
Read.
Demigoddess. Across Tulu, Nadu region of southwest India. In temples known as Aladdin.
Come on.
Siri is the patron deity of the Tulu people.
Woo! Read.
Her worship and mass possession cult surrounding her transgressions cast an ethnic line.
Give me Oracle. Wipe that out. Oracle. All praises. This is what's going on. Give me Oracle, because that's what Siri is. We were given the oracles. This is the Oracle. We don't want that.
What an iPhone click is.
Come on, iPhone click. Come on, Siri. Give me Oracle. See, we have replaced our God for another God unaware.
I gotta tell my wife, don't ask Siri nothing
Come
else.
on.
Don't ask Siri nothing else.
Now watch this. Siri is a Oracle. Now, in the Android, it also has who? Same thing.
Bixby.
Yes.
Bixby.
That's same thing. About, yeah. This is who you're talking to. You're talking to an oracle. This is the oracle. You're supposed to be asking this questions. Come on. Read that.
An oracle is a person or thing.
Person or what?
Or thing.
Person or what?
Or thing.
Thing.
Considered to provide insight.
Say what?
Considered to provide insight.
Read.
Wise counsel.
Read.
Or prophetic predictions.
What the weather gonna be like tomorrow, Siri? Read.
Most notably including prognition.
Or
of the future. Precognition of the future. Inspired by deities.
Inspired by what?
By deities.
Your Siri was inspired by what?
By deities.
A deity, a god. Read.
If done through occultic means.
If done through what?
Occultic means.
Read.
It is
a form of what?
Of divination.
Witchcraft. That's what this is. This is why it's a crystal ball. You can be whoever you want to be. You can go to Africa. You want to go to Africa. Who? Come on.
Saul went to the lady they had familiar spirit to find out what was going on.
Come on.
It's the same thing. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Come on.
So when the scripture told you ain't nothing new under the sun, people thought, oh no, what about a phone? They ain't have a phone then. Man, it's doing the same thing.
Same thing.
That boy went in Google trying to find Sam.
Oh, now watch this. Last one. That's right. Now watch this. Last part, and I'm done. Give me Google. Everybody got Google. Watch this. Is Google God? Give me Google God. There's 9 points. We're going to read all of them. We're in completion, but we're going to go through them real quick. Give me Google God. It's a religion. Googleism. They call it Googleism. Oh, yeah. Give me one.
Proof number 1.
Come on.
Google is the closest thing to an omniscient, all-knowing entity in existence.
And read a little bit more quicker. Go ahead.
Which can be scientifically verified.
Read.
She indexes over 9.5 billion web pages.
Come on.
Which is more than any other search engine on the web today.
Come on.
Not only is Google the closest known entity to being omniscient, but she also sorts through this vast amount of knowledge using her patented page rake technology. Organizing said data and making it easily accessible to us mere mortals.
Number 2. Come on. Number 2.
Proof number 2.
Come on.
Google is everywhere at once.
Stop playing.
Omnipresent.
Read.
Google is virtually everywhere on Earth at the same time.
Come on.
Billions of indexed web pages hosted from every corner of the Earth.
Come on.
With the proliferation of Wi-Fi networks, one will eventually be able to access Google from anywhere on Earth, truly making her an omnipresent entity.
Entity. 3. Come on.
But what the hell, boy?
Come on. 3. You might have to switch it off. Answering prayers. We didn't know it. You think the devil gonna come right to you and tell you what you're doing? He wants you to fall. Christ told Peter, the devil desired to sift you out like wheat. You think he gonna come to you and tell you, you're worshiping me? You're worshiping me? 3.
Proof number 3. Google answers prayers.
Answers prayers. Come on.
One can pray to Google by doing a search for whatever question or problem is plaguing them.
Whatever question or problem is face you, Google, that God, will answer it for you. You're praying. When you ask Google a question, you're praying. What do you do when you pray? Father.
Google, how do I heal this pimple?
Come on.
Yikes.
You're supposed to be asking this oracle. The Israelites are idolaters. As our ancestors, we're doing worse than our ancestors. We are stiff-necked. Keep reading. Come on, 3.
As an example,
come on.
You can quickly find information on alternative cancer treatments, ways to improve your health, new and innovative medical discoveries, and generally anything that resembles a typical prayer.
Ezra's always say, what's the quickest way to heal your body? Fasting. 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 Chastising your own self from the luxuries that America gives. Keep reading.
Ask Google, and she will show you the way. But showing you is all she can do.
Come on, real quick.
For you must help yourself from that point on.
Come on.
Proof number 4.
Come on.
Google is potentially immortal.
Immortal. Stop. You know why? What happens to a dead person's emails? What happens to a dead person's photo pictures? What happens to a dead person's Facebook profile? My brother been dead 4 years. Stick on a Facebook page.
Yep.
Immortal. Keep reading.
She cannot be considered a physical being such as ourselves.
Right.
Her algorithms are spread out across many servers. If any of which were taken down or damaged, another would undoubtedly take its place.
Okay, come on, come on.
Google can theoretically last forever.
That's right, come on.
Proof number 5.
Real quick.
Google is infinite. The internet can theoretically grow forever, and Google will forever index its infinite growth.
6.
Proof number 6. Google remembers all. Google caches web pages regularly and store them on its massive servers.
Come on.
In fact, by uploading your thoughts and opinions to the internet,
that's right,
you will forever live on in Google's cache.
Come on.
Even after you die.
Read.
In a sort of Google afterlife.
Number 7, quickly.
Hold on, let me pull it.
Come on. Hey, this is real.
Proof number 7.
This is real.
Google can do no evil.
Google, go ahead.
Omnibenevolent.
Come on.
Part of Google's corporate philosophy is the belief that a company can make money without being evil.
Come on.
Proof number 8. According to the Google Trends, the term Google is searched for more than the terms God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and Judaism combined. God is thought to be an entity.
Who?
God is thought to be an entity in which we mortals can turn to when in a time of need.
In time of need. Come on.
Google clearly fulfills this to a much larger degree than traditional gods, as shown in the image below. Click
Okay, last number, 9. Give me 9.
All right, give me 1 second. Proof number 9. Evidence of Google's existence is abundant. There is more evidence.
Hold on. So we can look at it.
I was finna fire away. I got to kiss you. Proof number 9. Evidence of Google's existence is abundant. There is more evidence for the existence of Google than any other god worshipped today. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. If seeing is believing, then surf on over to www.google.com and experience for yourself Google's awesome power. No faith required.
Look, and I didn't get the screenshot, but I know we've done our research. The www is the 6th letter in the Hebrew language. I told you it's all about us. www is the 6th language. 666 is wah, wah, wah in the Hebrew. 666. So when you type in anything on Google, you're typing in 666, your search. You're asking God. You're asking your God. Wow. And then at the end, you put com, C-O-M, communication. Talk to me. Show me. This is what we do. 666. What you want to hear and know and find out at the end.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Communication. Please answer my prayer. This is what we do. We got to change.
Man, all praise to the Father for this, man. Man, all us in here got exposed. All us in here got exposed. All of you Google. At the least. You know what I'm saying? So, to get back to the lesson. Man, we so caught up in Facebook that we forgot that we got to face our God. We get caught up with Facebook or social media that we forget that we got to face our God. And one member that's keeping us from that is what? Our tongue. Give me Proverbs 18. And on Facebook, man, we see no but talking. I'm talking running their mouth on there, talking about this brother, this sister over here. And I ain't talking about just the people in the world. I'm talking about the people that say they Israel. That's one of the reasons why I got off Facebook. Seeing drama every time I go on there, then try to go in there and search and try to see what's going on. And it brought number depression. Give me Proverbs 18, verse 21.
One of my favorite scripts. Con, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18.
Kind of wait on Ezra when you get to the scripture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, start at verse 20.
We ready?
All right.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth.
He said, a man's belly should be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth. Keep going.
And with the increase of his lips shall he be filled.
And with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Keep going.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
He said two things that the tongue got the power of. What?
Death and life.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue. So what we mostly see on Facebook, we don't really see a lot of life on Facebook. We see nothing but death. We see nothing but death. They talking about their brother, talking about their sister, slandering. I'm talking about the brothers that's in the truth. Man, some brother would get mad or sisters would get mad at you because the brother or sister delete you off Facebook. And make a whole post about it, man. I don't know why this nigga man delete me, and then tell everybody about it. That ain't even no point. I'm talking about like little small pedestal will make people go off on Facebook. It said death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they what?
And they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
He said, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So if you speak in life, guess what? You're gonna eat it. If you speak in death, that's what you're gonna receive. So we got to be careful what we saying on any platform, even in front of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother came out with, we be hiding ourselves on Facebook, boasting, bragging. Give me Proverbs 13, verse 3. So this how you keep life right here. Keep going. Read verse 3.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life.
That's all you got to do is shut up. That's all you got to do. Be quiet. That's all you got. That's how you keep your life is about being quiet. A lot of people died off of Facebook status from their tongue. Keep going.
But he that opens wide his lips shall have destruction.
It said, but he that open wide his lips shall what?
Shall have destruction.
That's the death right there. The brother that sister that keep on opening their mouth on Facebook, man, it's gonna be death. It's gonna be destruction coming their way.
It's just like you see our brothers with the I guess the little drill scene that they got. They get on social media and they open wide their mouth. They this and that and this. You putting a curse on yourself when you do that. Everybody that do that, man, they end up dying behind it. Just let me back off what my brother is saying. You open wide your mouth. And you talking about somebody else and how they died, and you smoking on this person, smoking on that person, you gonna be in the net sack. Go ahead.
So Proverbs 13, verse 3, it said, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that open wide his lips shall have destruction. So your tongue, it can cause you to die. It said in I.S.A.A.C 5, it said, many was destroyed by the sword, but not as many as the tongue. Let's get there right quick. I.S.A.A.C 5. I'm talking about the sword killed many, the gun killed many. But guess what? Their tongue might overrule all that. I forgot what scripture it is. It's I.S.A.A.C 5, but I forgot what scripture. 37, yeah, 37, yep. Mm-hmm.
What scripture is that again?
You find it, Ezra? Yeah, right there. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. No, that ain't it. I think it is in Sirach 5, though. Yeah, right there. Yeah, 37. That's what I meant to say. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Sirach 37, verse 18. 2018.
Sirach 2018.
I'm off like a mug.
Salakia. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 28 and verse 18.
Now go to verse 7. Read verse 17.
Verse 17. The stroke of the whip makes marks in the flesh.
He said the stroke of the whips make marks in the flesh. Keep going.
But the stroke of the tongue breaks the bones.
He said, but the stroke of the tongue break the bones. Man, guess what, man? Hey, where is hurt, y'all? Where is hurt? There's a lot of brothers and sisters in here probably right now can't receive a lot of words. Can't receive correction. You ever seen somebody get mad when you correct them? Just out of the scriptures? And they say they believe in it? Man, folks be want to fight you. Verse 18.
Verse 18. Yes, sir. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword.
He said, many have fallen by the edge of the sword. Many have fallen by the gun. Many have fallen by the sword before. Keep going.
But not so many as have fallen by the tongue.
Man, guess what? But not so many as have fallen by the tongue. A lot of people died by the tongue than the sword. A lot of people died about just running their mouth. That's why we always say our sisters. That's why we always say our sisters got it bad. They run their mouth a lot. We always gotta tell them to be quiet. Cause they get like on Facebook, they got it bad, man. Any brother that's married, you can make them mad. They'll run right to Facebook and tell them how they feel about you. They gotta stop that, and brothers do it too. All right, go back to Proverbs 13:3 and read that verse again.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life.
He said, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. Keep going.
But he that opens wide his lips shall have destruction.
But he that open wide his lips shall have destruction. So you open wide your lips, your mouth, guess what? You're going to have destruction. And all this stuff coming from the mind, y'all. Give me Mark 7. Start at read verse 20.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 20. And he said, that which comes out of the man, that defileth the man.
He said that which cometh out, it said that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. Keep going.
For from within, out of the heart of men.
He said, for from within, out of the heart of men. Keep going.
Proceed evil thoughts.
Proceed what?
Evil thoughts.
Proceed evil thoughts. Keep going.
Adulteries.
Do we see that on Facebook? Adulteries. Keep going.
Fornications.
Man, they promote fornication on Facebook. Keep going.
Murders.
Folks, brothers and sisters going live, talking about who they did this to, who they threatened. They threaten our brothers and sisters on live. Talking about they gonna get this brother, gonna hurt this sister. Hating them. Keep going.
Thefts.
They going on Facebook or these social media. They talking about, man, I got this nigga chain or whatever. Snatching and run. Keep going.
Covetousness.
Covetousness. They searching on it, what they call it, the search engine or something like that. They going on there searching women. The sisters going on there searching men. And then when they see it, they probably make a little post about it. Keep going.
Wickedness.
That's all day. Keep going.
Deceit.
Hiding themselves. Lies. What my brother was bringing out. And all this coming from the tongue. Keep going.
Lasciviousness.
Man, weird ass lust. Nigga be bragging about dunks, man. Let me stop. Keep going. Keep going.
An evil eye.
An evil eye. Keep going.
Blasphemy.
Lying on the Most High. Saying they this, but they ain't.
The brother who we brought in here last week, who had yeah. I wasn't gonna bring him. But it's a video on there that he did recently. He said, since you Pharisees upset with me, he said, wait till December 25th and watch my spread. He said, I'm going to have crab, shrimp, and some more ham.
And I guarantee you, all that's to just get a rise out of Israelites to say something.
Man, so our tongue, man, it keep us in trouble, man. Our tongue do all this stuff right here. We promote all that right there on Facebook. Keep going. Pride, man. It's a lot of selfish people on there, man. They always talking about me, me, me. I got this. Yeah, narcissists. Keep going. Foolishness. Ain't making sense.
All these evil things come from within.
He said all these evil things come from within. And what?
And defile the man.
All this stuff right here defile us, man. Like I'm telling you, man, it's not no edification on Facebook. You ain't gaining none on there. Give me James 3. Start at verse 2.
This is the book of James, chapter 3 and verse 2. For in many things we offend all.
He said, for in many things we offend all. Keep going.
If any man offend not in word.
It said, if any man offend not in word. Keep going.
The same is a perfect man.
Hey, we ain't there yet, y'all. It's some word that trigger us, man, to get mad. It said, if any man offend not in a word, the same is a perfect man. So if a word or a brother or something say something to you and you ain't offended, guess what you is? You is a perfect man. Keep going.
And able also to bridle the whole body.
So what he's saying, he said, able also to bridle the whole body, control his body. Keep going.
Behold, we put bits in the horses' mouths.
We put bits in horses' mouth. Keep going.
That they may obey us.
That they may obey us. Keep going.
And we turn about their whole body.
And we turn about their whole body. We control a whole body. A whole horse body. Keep going.
Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm.
Even a great ship, a big ship can be controlled. Keep going.
Whithersoever the governor listed.
He said, whithersoever the governor listed. Whatever the governor wanted to go, that's where it's going to go. Keep going.
Even so, the tongue is a little member.
Man, guess what? The tongue that we got in our mouth, man, it's a little member. Keep going.
And boasteth great things.
Man, this tongue that we have in our mouth, man, it boasted great things that keep us in sin. That's all we see on Facebook or any social media. I'm talking from YouTube to Twitter, all this stuff, man. It number boast of great things that little member. Keep going.
Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindled.
It said, behold, how great a matter a little fire kindled. Keep going.
And the tongue is a fire.
Man, the tongue is a fire. Keep going.
A world of iniquity.
Man, guess what? The tongue got its own world. It said the world of iniquity. Keep going.
So is the tongue among our members.
So is the tongue among our members. Keep going.
That it defileth the whole body.
Man, it defiled the whole body. Whatever we speaking now, we speaking evil. Guess what? It defiled our whole body. Keep going.
And setteth on fire the course of nature.
It set it on fire the course of nature. Keep going.
And it is set on fire of hell.
Man, our tongue can send us to hell, y'all. So we can't get caught up with Facebook, man. We need to worry about that we're going to have to face the Most High. Keep going.
Verse 7. For every kind of beast and of birds and of serpents and of things in the sea is tamed.
Man, guess what? Every beast, every serpent, everything on this earth that the Most High created is tamed. But what?
And have been tamed of mankind.
And have been tamed of mankind. Keep going.
But the tongue can no man tame.
It said, but the tongue can no man tame. Keep going.
It is an unruly evil.
Is it, what did it say again?
It is an unruly evil.
It is unruly evil. You cannot tame the tongue. Everything we see on Facebook or whatever, what we see it at, or brother is speaking right now, we can't tame it. He going to speak some deadly what?
Deadly poison.
Deadly poison. Keep going.
Therefore we bless God.
Therefore we bless what? You can start right
therewith.
We can start right there.
Okay.
So he said, but the tongue can no man tame. So if you're saying that we can't tame, that means what? We need help. We need help. We need help to tame our tongue. Give me Psalm 141, verse 3. I read it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 141 and verse 3. Set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth.
It said, set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep going.
Keep the door of my lips.
It said, keep the doors of my lips. So we got to ask the Father, ask him. It's like, I can't tame my tongue. I can't tame to speak. So please, Father, keep it set a watch in my mouth. And keep the doors on my lips. Please, Father, tame my mouth. Because all of us in here slipped with our mouth before. All the curse before. So that's why we got to ask the Father to, man, please, Father, set a watch on our mouth. Because if we don't, guess what's going to happen? Give me Matthew 12. I got 2 more precepts. Verse 36. Because we're going to have to meet our God. We're going to have to face our God. Start at verse 36.
The book of Matthew, chapter 12, starting at verse 36. But I say unto you, that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment.
It said, but I say unto you, that every idle word that man should speak, they should give account thereof in the day of judgment. So every idle word that we say, and we speak, even put it on Facebook, guess what? It's going to be account of in the day of judgment. Keep going.
For by thy words thou shalt be justified.
It said, for by thy words thou shalt be justified. So whatever we speaking, if we speak in life, we're going to be justified by that. Keep going.
And by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
So if we speaking evil, guess what? We're going to be condemned. So every idle word going to come to judgment, y'all. So we got to be real careful what we say, what we put out, whatever we do. My last scripture, give me Ecclesiastes 3. Start at verse 15.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, starting at verse 15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been.
He said, that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. Keep going.
And God requireth that which is past.
And guess what? God required that which is past. So whatever we did in the past, he still required it. Especially when we ain't repent. Keep going.
And moreover, I say under the sun, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
He said, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Keep going.
That wickedness was there.
That wickedness was there.
In the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
In the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Keep going.
I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
He said, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked. Keep going.
For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
For there is a time there for every purpose and what?
And for every work.
So guess what? Everything coming to judgment. Every idle word coming to judgment. Everything coming to the Father. So we got to consider what we be saying or what we doing. So let's keep our mind how we gonna face the Most High. Cause we keep our mind facing the Most High, man. We'll pussy in there. And now you.
All praises, family. Thank y'all for listening. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. It's time. I pray everybody was edified by the word that came forth over the table today. Pray that all of us can try a little bit harder to be to sin less, offend less. We really need to offend less. How much time? This is very important if you want to see the kingdom. Judge yourself, examine yourself of how much time you spend on that cell phone, of how much time you spend on these apps. Because Israel, these devices are against us. These devices were created to destroy us as a nation.
Right, and we understand that a lot of cases you do have to use the phones and different things like that. Like the scriptures say, use this world,
Right.
Use it because a lot of your jobs and how you provide for your family is around these devices too.
Right.
So we understand that, but you have to make sure you're not worshiping this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, once again, not me, but what the scripture
All
said.
praises.
Man, use this word. Use it for the things that you need.
That's right.
That you need to do, but man, don't worship it, man.
That's right.
Don't worship it.
All praise. And we just want to put this out here if anybody want to take part in it. And I think we all need to, in some kind of way, you need to do it, do it within your own self. We need to chastise ourselves. If we really want to hear from Christ, Daniel heard Christ came for his words. And Daniel is no different than us. He's our brother. He's our forefather. And Christ will come for our words. But we have to chastise ourselves. Don't wait for him to chastise us. Let's chastise ourselves to allow him to come into our life and speak to us and show us different things. Let's use the script, as King brought out. Use this. Read more scriptures. Send more love out there. Because like King brought out, every word we put on, and every word we say, every word we type in, we're going to have to give account of it on the day of judgment. So let's do that. Because our children are watching us. And I will pray to the Most High, the house of Solomon, brought forth another daughter. I'll praise him. All praise him. All praise him. And he has told
Praise
the
to the
pillar,
Most High.
all praises. And he has told the pillar that he ain't having no more kids. He said it. But he did put out that we...
Hold up.
Now, Israel throughout the years here at I.S.A.A.C, we know we got some babies up in here. Israel, we need some boys. So, brothers not no good. Brothers and sisters need to bring forth some babies. You know who you are. Go ahead. You
Elza.
Oh my God.
Have the babies. Don't think about finances. Children are a blessing. As Ezra brought forward, children are a blessing. They are a heritage. Make some babies. Bring forth some children. Israel, we need some more sons. Ain't nothing wrong with our daughters. Bring forth some children, even if they are daughters. Huh? Of who? All right. Of holy unions. Bring forth.
Now don't go out and get your girlfriend pregnant.
Right. If your wife is at the age, or she can bring forth children, bring forth some seed. Bring forth some children. Let's bless the Most High with our children. Because the Bible says that a man, and I think I don't want to be misquoted. I think I am. He want to leave behind somebody who gonna trouble the enemy. Is that what it say? Right. You want to leave back a legacy, a name that's going to trouble your enemy. And you don't want to leave here, you ain't brought forth no sons or no daughters. Come on in. All of us need to get the word. So I'll pray for Solomon. I'll pray for the house of Solomon. I don't think I'm missing. Anybody online, we're going to bless you. All praise the Most High. On our day of dedication, let's dedicate, put down these phones, or chastise ourselves, or just go on a fast, whatever we need to do for your household, let's do it. Con, I'll praise to the Most High. I'm Aqua Yahya.
Madanaha.
Shamar.
And we are Israel's on the 1s and 2s, Solomon on the 3s and 4s. We are I.S.A.A.C, Israelite Saints All About Christ, / the Maccabees. All the brothers and sisters in here, we thank y'all for coming, fellowshipping, as the Bible teaches. All you online, we love you, we praying for you. Until next time, we say Shabbat Shalom. All praise to the Most High.